playing through every single freaking Assassin's Creed game in order has gotten us pretty far here. We've gotten all the way to Syndicate. You would have no idea what a pain in the butt this thing was to get going, what with the whole Uplay thing. Also, my Stream Deck is not working. That was the moment that I wanted to switch over to the game layout. There we go. I'll just open the Stream Deck software, and now I should be able to press this button. Oh, where's my camera? Here it is. Where's the game? It's pretty loud. Should I turn it down? Or maybe it's okay. I don't know. We'll see when we get into it. So, my ears. So, you know, the whole weird thing with Uplay. I still have a bunch of old old games on my old Steam account that were just family shared over to like my new Steam account that I use nowadays. And every time I try to boot up this game from my new Steam account, it was like, the original owner needs to like sync their account with Uplay, like the one that your family's sharing from and whatnot. I was like, did it just crash? It literally just crashed. And then it was like, oh, you gotta sync it there. So I logged into my old Steam account, and then I synced it with Uplay, and I booted up there. And any time that I would, I don't know if you hear my dog barking on the microphone background there. Anytime I booted up, like on my regular Steam account, it just wouldn't boot up because it was like, the original owner needs to sync their account with Uplay. And it's like, I did do it, and I booted up from my old Steam account, but it didn't like it. Was the thing. So no matter how many times I did it, no matter how many times I restarted Steam and Uplay, it just was not having it. So the only way that I managed to figure out how to boot up this game at all is to boot it up from my old Steam account rather than my current Steam account. I cannot boot it from my current Steam account for the life of me, and I don't know why. Also, this is a game that I've mentioned before, how Unity was the last Assassin's Creed game that I played and beat, and how I have played Syndicate in the past. Apparently, my hours in Syndicate, according to Steam here, are 11.4. Now 11.5 with this testing and whatnot. But I thought I got about halfway through Syndicate back in the day and then quit. But I don't know if 11.4 hours is even halfway. Apparently, I was at sequence 5 when I booted up the thing. Apparently. Let's hope it doesn't crash. It didn't crash when I was doing it before. I don't know why it did there. I just want to play the video game. Anyway, hope you are both doing well today, Morris and Mythic. But yeah, it really does want to be a Bethesda title. It just wants to not work. They're doing a presentation on the 12th for Summer Games Fest. Interesting. See what Bethesda has to show off. Also, today is the first day that I'm starting this new stream schedule that I'm trying to do. I want to stream like Assassin's Creed Syndicate each Tuesday. Why is my pop filter not staying in place? Okay, there we go. Don't crash. Now, there are multiple save files, right? Hello, CJ. How are you doing today? Because I have the option of, like, continuing. Yeah, sequence 5, 32%, my old save file from back in the day. Because the game just will not let me boot into my new Steam account. How do you make a new file, then? I guess you only have one save game. Well, this old 11.4 hour save game from back in the day, because I literally can't boot this up out of anywhere else, I guess it's gonzo. Sucks to suck. Like the title screen, like the initial title screen there. Oh, I can't back out to it. It was neato. This one is a little bit less neato, but hi. So, yeah, Unity was the last Assassin's Creed game that I actually beat. I never beat Syndicate, and I never played any of the games past that. I was kind of turned off from the Assassin's Creed series from that point. I honestly don't remember what the story is in this.
Is your playground.
Oh, wow.
Abstergo.
Wow. Time to remember what's going on here. Time to remember. Yeah, this game takes place in London in the Industrial Revolution, is what this is. I'm coughing and dying already. Oh, we overrid it. I'm gonna keep this off for, like, cutscenes. Whoa. I think it's just like, you're a random person that we're putting into that time period because reasons. Can I pause it and turn it up?
We both know that when
Nope.
makes big
It's just gonna be
moves,
quiet.
Templars are up to
Sorry.
something. We think they're hot on the trail of a new piece of Eden. And got
No.
people in London looking for it.
Oh, no. Big bads are going for it.
Our twins. How awesome is that?
Speak of the devil. Fire up your cameras, Beck.
What is even going on right now? Looking at London over there, think about other Ubisoft games, there's the whole thing where Bob with Watch Dogs Legion, which was like the definition of a mediocre game.
On it ASAP.
You look weird with a weapon. Let's plant a little bug and...
Yeah, so I guess after Desmond died, the other characters that were with him in his party keep on going in like the modern plot, I think, I guess, is what's going on here.
Doesn't say with who.
Doesn't say with whom, Rebecca.
Wow.
Suppose it's down to money.
Grammar Nazi, huh?
Hold on. The mission was to find data to locate a piece of Eden in London.
We did.
And now I am eager to try this new kit.
I don't like it when
I'd
those
like a
go off
zappy
like
palm.
this. Well, all we can do is take a deep breath and move forward. You'll be searching for the piece of Eden through the lives of Jacob and Evie Fry, twin assassins who
Yeah, so that was one of the interesting
Your first
things that
set of
this game
genetic memories
introduced,
for
was
download.
2 heroes rather than 1, and you switch between them. Especially after Ubisoft had like a long history of downplaying the importance of female characters, they were like, okay, and this one, let's have a female hero and a male hero, and you switch between the 2.
Begging your aid. Thrice you've responded with silence, and yet I write again. So desperate my need, so few my options. I need you. London needs you. You would say it is too great of a task, or that it is not yet time to strike. Patience, you would counsel. But whilst you wait, the Templars consolidate their power. They have chosen a Grand Master so ruthless, so thorough. One might think Reginald Birch himself had returned. His name is Crawford Starrick, and he intends to rule the world. There is no aspect of society he does not control, no industry that escapes his grim touch. By day, it is corrupt merchants and venal politicians who hold court. Come night, a vicious street gang known as the Blighters strikes terror in the hearts of all. There is no business untainted by his poison, no person unexploited, be it by duplicity or force. Our enemy has designs on the highest office of them all. And so, as you look inward, and dare I say it, afraid, Crawford Starrick's ambition is fixed on the beyond, to kingdoms and continents as yet unconquered, though not for long, for he knows, as I have warned you time and time again, whosoever controls London controls the world.
$1868 we're starting, apparently. Is this gonna be like a tutorial mission? Maybe? I
The
don't know.
iron ship's from here. The Templar running things is Rupert Ferris and our target 1. Target 2 is Sir David Brewster, who's got his hands on a bauble that could ruin us in this wretched war. Think you both can handle it?
What a question.
All right. My mistake. Ladies and gentlemen, the unstoppable Fry twins. See them nightly at Covent Garden.
George, honestly, I've studied the plans of the laboratory and have every route covered.
And I've got all I need right here. I'll extend your regards to Ferris.
Chat later, George. We've a train to catch.
Jacob! Evie! May the creed guide you, you vagrants!
Poor man, more afraid than ever. Years have not been kind.
Evie Fry, where do you get it from?
The same place as you, Jacob.
Have fun.
Don't die.
So yeah, I guess it's tutorial mission time. In that case.
How long does he intend to go on like this? He's disrupting the other workers. Shoot his traps and get the machine fixed. And send me some laudanum for my head.
Yeah, so one of the big problems of this time period was the overuse and exploitation of child labor. So that was that's a big theme that we're gonna be seeing here. I'm gonna pause it briefly and turn it up a notch. Is what I'm going to do in the volume mixer here. Just a tiny smidge. It looks like it's really close to good, but I'm gonna move it from a 5 to a 6 in the volume mixer. Bam! That'll be a little bit better. Cool. Cool, cool. Also, are the graphics settings all set up and whatnot? Let's see here. Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah, look at that. You love to see it. Sweet. Anyway. Yeah, so after Assassin's Creed Unity came out in 2014, they were originally going to release this game in 2015, but after, you know, the reception of Assassin's Creed Unity with how buggy that shipped, well, they were like, okay, let's stop with the every year release kind of thing, and they shipped this game in 2016 instead. And then Origins was 2018, Odyssey was Odyssey 2019 or 2020? And then Valhalla was 2021. I think Odyssey was like 2019. But yeah, this is when they were like, okay, time to start doing 2-year gaps from time to time. What is this XP thing where Bob down there? Is that like some DLC bonus where it's like the first 10 hours you're gonna get like better experience or something? Since, you know, ever since Unity, they started putting in like more those pay-to-win kind of dumb aspects, which is really bad. My opinion there. Yeah, Loco Mortis, that's Mortis right there. I do like how they did keep the free run up and free run down thingamabob from Unity there. And like I was saying earlier, one of the really interesting things about this game is the 2 protagonists. They went back in Origins to having just like one playable hero, but then it was in Odyssey and Valhalla that you just get to choose the gender of your hero between like a male one or a female one. But this was the game where there just directly are 2 of them, and they each have like their own little plots that you resolve. And what? There we go. Jeez. That you resolve bit by bit. Also, the platforming in this game, like the free running, is a decent bit different than any of the other games in this series in a way that like we'll see later. Let's just say that we become a little bit like Spider-Man, let's just say. Let's just say that, and you'll see what I mean when we get into that. Also, this stream might not be able to go on super long, because I only realized a little bit before I started the stream that there's actually a Fragapalooza meeting going on tonight that I have to catch, so it's 6 p.m. right now, and apparently this meeting's at like 7:30. So this initial stream might be a little bit shorter. Maybe I'll do the Fragapalooza meeting and then come back and stream this again right after? I don't know. Well, time to die. I also think that we only have like one hidden blade on the left wrist rather than like dual hidden blades like a lot of assassins. But we get like a super bulky hidden blade that gets like a bunch of gadgets and stuff. And the combat is kind of similar to Unity. It's kind of like it's kind of more like the America's games, except with enemies having a health bar that you actually have to like whittle down bit by bit and whatnot, and like quicker counters. Break the defensive block enemies. Because I remember when I played this, it was kind of similar to the America's games, you know, health bars to whittle down and whatnot. And I found it a little bit irksome. I do understand that, you know, it means that combat isn't just free, but, you know, it's a little irksome there. But yeah, having Steam Link out like that is dangerous. Yeah, I imagine it would be. It'd be here for both of you, do. I appreciate it. I hope hot pressurized Steam can be. Oh, it definitely can be. Yeah, that is true right there. The safety standards back then were like non-existent. Like if you weren't immediately about to die, then, you know, then who cares? Was essentially the safety standards back then in a nutshell. Also, one of the different things about this game compared to other Assassin's Creed games is while other Assassin's Creed games will have like actual historical figures as like the villains and whatnot, this is the game that takes place the closest to present out of any Assassin's Creed game, what with it, you know, taking place in the Industrial Revolution. And whoops, no, down. This is the one that takes place closest to the present. So they were like, okay, this might be close enough to the present just a couple hundred years ago that we don't want to cause offense to like the wrong people that might still remember their family lineage back to then. So this is the one Assassin's Creed game where like all the villains are, you know, completely fictitious and just made up and like abstractions of people who would have existed at the time. And their public excuse for it was apparently because they didn't want to like offend anybody that still remembers, you know, their ancestral lineage and whatnot. If that's the real reason or not, I don't know. But this is the one Assassin's Creed game that did that. Like, every Assassin's Creed game has had, like, some fictitious villains and whatnot. But, oh, that's a throwing knife button. Interesting. I thought it'd be a crouch button, like Unity. But yeah, so there's that. But I'm offended. My great-great-great-great-great-granddad was not a super villain. Yeah, I think it's a little bit of a weird kind of excuse. Is this floating? My goodness gracious, it is. Nice. You'll love to see it. Anyway, that's not important here. That's not important here. I would have preferred to see, like, some actual people that existed during this time period. I mean, I think that there are still people that existed during this time period as, like, people that help you and whatnot, but I think all the villains are completely fictitious. I believe. But yeah, Legend's Arceus moment, yeah. With all his floating trees, except a floating pole in this case. But yeah, I remember after how glitchy Unity shipped, I didn't pick up this game right at launch. I was done with that after Unity shipped in the glitchy way that it was, because I kind of hated Unity back in the day. And then I came and, you know, played it again this year, and then I actually loved it, and most of the glitches were fixed. It makes me wish that that was the game that had shipped in the first place, you know. But I did pick up this game on sale, like, way later down the line. I got, like, that 11 or whatever it was hours in, and then I quit playing, I guess, or something. Maybe I had other games to play. I don't know. I think back in the day, I thought this game was all right. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it, I don't think. I don't quite remember. Can I crouch? Oh, a sneak? Oh, like that. Oh! And when you go into stealth mode, I remember. So there's like the high profile mode where you have the top hat on and you press the A button to switch between the two modes, and you take off the top hat and you put on the hood. Is your boy Truffle the Shuckle Day? I'm sure Truffle the Shuckle's doing A-okay. Doesn't suspect a thing until I do that. Boopity bop. Alright, adore the setting. Yeah, it's a cool place. So if I stand, yeah, I put the hood down. Oh, it's not a top hat right now. It's just a regular hat, but I'm pretty sure it becomes a top hat later. I'm fairly certain. Alright, open the gates. Open it up. Also, while a lot of assassins in the past in this series, in terms of their stories, are like super serious, I'm like ultra edgelord for a bunch of them. As you kind of saw during the intro, Jacob and Evie, especially Jacob, are just filthy memers. Like, Evie to a much lesser extent. It's more so, if I remember from the plot of this game, I think Jacob is the super duper filthy memer, and Evie's the one that's just tired of all his crap all the time. And having to clean up after him. But I remember finding them pretty amusing back in the day. Seeking makes you hard to detect and allows you to move faster. Stealth range shows enemies above and below you. From behind cover, hold LT to aim, then press RT to throw knives. Okay. Like those hats, patty caps, you think, huh? Boop. Okay, so how does Eagle Vision work in this? Like that. Wait, they have numbers? You have been numbered. Oh, I think that's their level, is what I think that is. Stabby stab right in the ass. But yeah. And this era either die or mess around and die. Yeah. So he's the one that wants to mess around. Can I not go through here? Hi. Can I? Okay, well, guess we're doing this. Oh, there goes that one kiddo running. The guards over there don't suspect a thing. Oh yeah, there's like combos in this game. Let's loot this guy for funsies. I don't need any throwing knives right now, I don't believe. So I need to get like up there. Whoa. Whoa, this away we go. Squeezy, coming through. Are there any guards up here? No, okay. Squeezy, coming on through. So I guess I'll... Not this way. Wait. Whoa, wait here. Can I climb this? Oh my goodness, I can climb this. Okay, cool. Yeah, it'll be interesting coming back to this game. I think it was probably more interesting coming back to Unity after so long, but this game will also be... What the heck? Interesting coming back to... Ah, it's already not functioning! Gosh, freaking darn it! The game already doesn't work. But yeah. Build a handrail, impressive safety feature for the time. I know, right? Can I not? Can I jump to... I'm on this sign now, apparently. Yeah, the whole child labor thingamabob was a big thing. Can I not? I'm so confused. What if I, like, go around this way? Because I can... Okay. No. This way. Okay. Okay. I mean, maybe. It's possible, I suppose. Did I just climb up that whole area for nothing? Because I should have been over here, like, the whole time. Maybe. Whee! Oh, that's an assassination straight out of Unity. That was a really spicy assassination animation in Unity that I really liked. So I honestly don't mind seeing them recycle that one because that's a really good one. Up the... Oh my goodness, I swear. No matter what Assassin's Creed game I play, my character is literally never going to know what ladders are. Ever. Like, whatever game in this series. Doesn't matter which one. Always gonna climb, like, around the ladder rather than climbing the ladder. Every time. It's the rule. Yeah, ladders are for chubs. Who needs ladders? Out of 120 performed? What happens when I reach 120 assassinations? So... Huh? Was that kid talking about me just now? About me hiding? Well, down you go. And that is actually a good reminder that I should probably use my knives, though. Notices, destination times. Ah, yes. The trains. The train. What's going on here? What's happening?
Mr. Ferris, sir. The lad in the factory should be taken to be bandaged by the apothecary.
Fine. But dock his wages.
Yes, sir.
Yikes. Yeah, very different working standards compared to today. Well, compared to first world countries today.
Arrive at a final price, Mr. Ferris.
There's still a lot. Well, not to say that there isn't, like, mistreatment of labor forces in first world countries today. There definitely still is, but not on this level. Whoa, I keep forgetting that that's the throw the knife button. Hi. Are corner assassinations as OP in this as they were in Unity? Okay, they're not. They're not. They nerfed it. Yeah. So while all the bad guys in this are, you know, made up for this game, apparently, you know, they are, you know, clear parallels to the kind of thing that you could very much expect for this time period, you know. Oh, I guess I can't be using eagle vision while running. How the heck do I get across there? Do I just run across this? That's totally not dangerous at all. I mean, who cares about danger? I didn't get an assassination. I'll just come up here, slap the McShit out of him, and then punch. Also, I have brass knuckles, so that's a thing. I think Jacob is the one that has brass knuckles, and I think Evie's the one that has the cane sword? Like Benedict from Triangle Strategy, I think, if I recall. You suspect nothing. No. No. Can I cover behind this? No. In fact, back in the day, your average job employed you for a lot longer than a modern job. Yep. Henry Ford started the modern job model of 5 8-hour days, so his employees had more time to buy a car, or so you've been told, huh? It's an interesting way of handling that. But I remember that there was like a lot of protests going on for a long time, where it's like 5 days work, 2 days rest in a week. What? Tiniest air assassination in the world. I guess I'm fighting you now. Okay, I haven't really needed to counter much yet. I could have countered that one time, but I was just able to kill him anyway. So, I mean, there's that. Fun fact, in the industrial age for the US, our railroads were horribly built, like insanely bad. Ah! Ah, dang, I didn't get the assassination. Caused lots of incidents, jeez. But yeah, all it comes back to Cap. Yeah, in a way there. I feel like, you know, there's a lot of systems by which we live lives here where it's like, man, this sucks, but can we realistically pull off a better alternative? You know, could we realistically do it? Maybe with a massive ton of effort, but I don't know. I don't know. Hi! Time to die! Time to die, I guess. Yeah, another... Wow. That's kind of like the way that I look at things like democracy, where it's like, wow, this sucks, but it's the best thing we have right now, you know? Like, that's the way that I look at it. That's kind of the way that I think about capitalism in a way, where it's like, wow, this sucks, but it's kind of like the best option we have realistically right now, I guess. It's so complicated.
It's done. Oh?
Oh yeah, this game did a weird thing. Where when they talk, they're like looking fine.
In Starrick's machine.
I forgot this game did this.
Bolt, but not enough.
Your grandmaster.
It's so weird because it's like he's talking to the one on the ground, but the guy on the ground is like talking like he's fine. I don't know why this game did this.
Strong for 100 years, and will run 1,000 more. It is the very city itself.
We will take London from your hands.
From Croydon. You lurk in the shadows like a coward. I doubt it.
It's so strange doing it like that. Don't have like a little bag that you can put that in or something so it doesn't stain your jack? Okay, whatever. That's what I'd do at least. Okay, I guess we're out of here. We banished him to the void. Whoa, it's automatically turning my camera. So, yeah, let's put the hat back on now. Okay, left the restricted area. So now we make our way out of here. Is what we do this way. Yeah, like, I would not want to get blood on the inside of this coat. That would suck. Hi. Hey, hey! Do you have a ticket, good sir? I don't think you do. I don't think you have a ticket to the Polar Express. Oh my goodness, we kicked them off. That was one thing that you couldn't do in Unity. They took away the ability to kick people off when they were near death, but they brought it back for this game. I'm so happy. Oh, I'm so happy they brought it back. I was so sad that like guards in Unity always just stayed on like the perfect little platform, even when, you know, they should be knocked off. Oh, I'm so glad right now. Also, it's a little bit loud. It looks like on OBS, so I'm actually going to turn it down one notch again to the original volume. Whoops. Hold on. Just the tiniest little smidge. From 6 to 5. What? Something like this, because I'm a little bit sketched out about the audio. It was best game ever. Ah! It's a good game when you can kick baddies off of a moving train. That's the rule. Alright, get this guy off. Seems like there's a few different animations for I love it. There's a few guys just there. Look at this guy here. Look at him just chilling there. Oh, that's so funny. Wait, there's more of them? Oh my goodness, I like this intro sequence. You immediately start with a battle on a train. Oh boy.
Lost your bottle, boys.
Did that just spawn in his hand? Was he holding his hand up and then it spawned in? Should probably jump off too. Jeez.
Oh, we seem to have made an unscheduled stop.
Okay. Jacob's humor gives off the same vibes as Sly's humor from the Sly Cooper games, so I'm all about it. You know, oh. Like, it's the same kind of wittiness that you would see in a Sly Cooper game, so I'm all about it. I mean, it was a decent height to be jumping off. Like, the conductor was a lot more close to the ground, to be fair. Like, it would have been a bit sketchier jumping from, like, a moving height like that. But this Mr. Trained Assassin dude probably could have done it, like, no problemo, right? Wait, where does it want me to jump? SARA stands for Southeastern Railway, real company in British history. Huh. Interesting. Oh, okay, here we go. He just didn't want to make the jump before, but now he will. Okay, well, this is one way to start a video game, isn't it? This sure is one way to start your Industrial Revolution set video game, huh? I must say. My goodness gracious.
Maybe next time I'll walk.
Well, a spanner in the works completed. belt initiate, but what? I got some monies and some XP. Yeah, so this game had like the direct experience. There was like the assassin point thingamabobs in Unity that you'd use to get skills, but I think this game just directly had experience. So I guess Unity is where they started being like RPGs, where it's like you fill out skills and whatnot, but there wasn't like the experience thing. I mean, there was like your rank and whatnot, but this was the game that actually introduced experience, I believe. Something like that. The Spider-Man levels of quip, yeah. Jacob's quips are kind of like Spider-Man, like sly, like all kinds of things there. Fun fact, we're gonna become Spider-Man later in this game, basically.